Okay, we are live, and let that sink in. We are finally finished off a horrendous season full of games. I mean, let's face it, a World Cup in the middle of winter, in December, playing 3 games a week after post-Christmas, playing catch-up, cause injuries and all that jazz, and pundits were writing off Manchester United, not even putting us in the top 4 bracket, to be fair. Ten Hag not even nominated as a manager of the year. It's just a shambles itself, to be honest. But what can I say? We made it, and we huffed and puffed, and I don't know about you, I was just like, I was really enjoying that game. It was a beautiful day in the sunshine in Manchester United. And at the end of the day, Newcastle drew, we won, and we finished on 75 points. Let that sink in, people. Listen, we're here today. Of course, we're going to talk about this match, but this is the season finale. And what we're going to do at the end of the day is engage with you guys in the VAR room, because we are going to also review the man of the season, to be honest. We're going to walk through every single player in the starting 11, and we're going to vote for them. I hope you will enjoy this one. But sit back and relax before I'm just going to take a coffee. Jarvis is waiting in the background. Pappi is coming. But let's go.
Hello and welcome to Mufc Realist TV. I'm a member of this channel, but you should subscribe or in this show, we're going to look a cow in the ass. Let's go.
Has the Premier League ever been more challenging?
Right, welcome. Dit is my home and I want to achieve success. Okay?
And did he achieve success, Jarvis? Did he achieve success? Did he achieve success? Come on, Jarvis. Let me hear you. You're mute. I can't hear you. You're mute.
I'm sorry. Success.
It is success. Respect, yes. Right? Respect. Honest to God. And to honor, let's, I don't know, what's your thoughts and feeling? Because everyone was sitting on still that last season PTSD, we're down tooling in May. And look, where we were last season, where we are now, finished 3rd, right? That's a massive trajectory. Finished 3rd, won the Carabao Cup, and we have a chance to stop City and win the FA Cup.
Yes. Let's win the FA Cup, and then this season will be the best season in how many years? Probably since Ferguson retired.
I don't know, but listen, we gotta, in salute to Erik ten Hag, I just have to play this clip with your permission, with some of our troopers that were in the stand. This is Erik ten Hag's thank you speech.
I want to say thank you to our players. I think they played a brilliant season. I want to thank you, and also they get support by the staff. I want also thank you to the staff that also gives a good job. Secondly, I want to thank you all.
Thank you, Erik.
During the season at Old Trafford and also away. So I want to thank you for the season, for the contribution, for the backing us, for the support, and it was great. And so thank you.
Bold is best.
Yeah.
But when I see you say these words, there's still one game to go, so...
One game to go.
I'm sure that these players will have everything to keep Manchester City next week.
Wow.
So anytime you want to they have everything, and you are in our back. I'm sure we have a really good chance to take the cup back to Old Trafford.
Take the cup back to Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Seriously, that was so good. Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, the whole victory speech was just like, we're gonna take the cup back,
Our
I remember we were
manager.
sitting here, like, in the warm up, like, right, and we were just like, gassing up. I said 3-1. What did you say? You said like freaking 5-1 or something.
Yeah, I got a little bit too ecstatic, but okay, we won, so at least I was right on that one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to 𝒖𝒊𝒄𝒌 because I remember somebody said 2-1. I can't remember who it was, but let me just go big up to all of you guys. Like John Johnson is saying, oh, there's only one John Johnson. Third is a solid achievement for Ten Hag to build on. 100%. But we have one more game to go. One cup, Johnny boy, and we're gonna get it. We have to go get it. We have to snub those city cheating bastards for that cup. Compost Smurf Wood saving that goal for next week. We got to talk about Wood's sitter again. I mean, come on. 75 points, according to Peter Griffith, is a good first season points tally. 1 point shy of averaging 2 points per game. Now with backing and bringing more Ten Hag's players in the next season, push to be title contenders. Peter, can you believe it? If we only didn't bottle a few games, we could have finished 80 points. But it is what it is. This is freaking good, according to my opinion. Jarvis, 75 points. You happy?
I'm more than happy. 75 points. If you had asked me before the season, I would have said 60 to 65 points because we were so bad.
Yeah.
When Casemiro was brought in, maybe we could talk about 65 plus, but 75, man, 75.
Peter, if I live past 75 years of age, I'll be happy, man, to be honest. 75 points is a good point. Oh, Miloš Mitić in the house. Dobro večer, čestitka Erik Tehana, 75 boda u prvo sezone. He says, like, congratulations for Erik Ten Hag for the 75 points in the first season. That is a massive achievement. 75 points in the first season. And he's still not nominating for the Manager of the Year award, right? That is hubba. Like, who sits there and vote? Like, have they been watching footy at all? Really?
They obviously don't like Man United. You can see that.
Yeah. Veggie Wembley winner. Imagine that's a compost Smurf. Yes, Veggie. Oh my God. Veggie, that sitter at the end. Oh my God. I just feel such pain. I've actually felt this pain, right? Last game in the Prem, he was going like, yes, there it is. There is my chance. What does he do? Not even my grandmother with 2 left feet could have put that sitter in, to be honest. Jokes aside, no, big up for Weghorst, big up for coming and helping us when we needed help. Big up. I mean, this is all I can say. Like, we will remember you, and at the end of the day, like, not good enough, but thank you for your help. Like, we definitely needed it when the chips were down and when we had injuries, and you certainly helped out. Like, he was a shitster in his way, chasing the ball, being the hound dog.
Yeah.
But he wasn't the prolific striker that we thought he would be. Like, the high tower, no headers, missing balls. Even Darwin Noodles with two left feet could have done it better.
Darwin Noodles?
Yeah, I call him Noodles. I don't know why.
Who's Noodles?
I don't know. Peter Griffith, I don't care if we play terrible and have no shots on goal. We gotta win. Yes, true. Guys, big up Mick, big up Jarvis. Viva 10 Army, Viva 10 Peter Griffith, Viva 10 Griffith. Yeah, everyone is 10 today. 10. Man of the match, we gave it to David De Gea. Let's talk about David De Gea.
Let's talk about David De Gea.
Almost.
He kept us in the game at a crucial moment. If Fullham had gone up 2-0, we would be in big trouble. I was sure the game was over almost. But Mitrovic on penalty, he have 50%
Guess
conversion
what happened
rate.
to me, man? I have this illegal form of watching sports in some form of box, right? And they made a raid in the server. So today I was panicking because I didn't have any game. So I watched some crappy, shitty stream somewhere. So it kept lagging, and I came back, and then I saw the missed penalty. I didn't see the penalty situation. I only saw Mitrovic going like 𝒖𝒄𝒄 𝒂. So he missed the penalty already. So I missed it. Milos Mitic would understand what I said when I read his lip. He said 𝒖𝒄𝒄 in a way. So that was just, I didn't even see him save the penalty. So it's very rare that De Gea actually saves a penalty in the first instance.
Yeah, but it was a good save because the penalty weren't that bad. It was a good penalty, but De Gea, he was fast. He was like a tiger.
You shall not pass, he said.
Yeah. And the timing of the save, if we have been down 2-0, I think it would be a tough day at the office.
Yeah.
But he saved us, and it gave us a go for the ending of the first half.
Big up, Neil Driscoll. How are you, sir? Good season for United and Ten Hag in the first season as manager. 100%, Neil. 100% agree. I am ecstatic. Tell me your feelings. I am over the moon. I've done my victory celebration lap, but I also had to go and eat in between, right? So I just literally scoffed down my food to come here and sit and talk to you, all of you, right? Like, take the plate and just scoff it in, right? 20 minutes. So yeah, we're going to celebrate later on. Compost Smurfs and get in top 4 is usually when Glazers cut back on signings. Ha ha ha. Hopefully we get him out as soon as possible, because then they're going to look at it as, oh, damn, Champions League, right? I want that. How about that for $1? Stay there. No, they're out of the door. They're out of the door. ET phone home. Got that dog in him, man. He definitely got that dog fight in him, right? And so many of the players that he recruited as well. Malacia, he's a dog. You know what I mean? Martinez is a dog, right? I thought Fred was a little bit of a doggy today as well. The players better not let him down next week. No, I think next week, I have a sneaky feeling, Smurf, that we will rock up to Wembley and we will be like, hang on a second, we got the number. It's Derby. Form goes out the window. We're not playing at home advantage. We're playing at Wembley, which is, we won here before, right? This is kind of our fortress because we won the FA Cup there. Not the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup. So I think, like, cup finals are, you can never predict. It can go either way. So it can go like tie, and then it goes to penalty. I don't want to see that. But we can definitely beat City in the cup final, according to Neil Driscoll as well. I totally agree. You know what I mean? 10 army, 10 army, 10 rack City, bitch. 10 on you. I'm not gonna sing that song. I'm in very happy mood. Ayush, my friend, it's been a long season, my friend. You've been with us from day one. Thank you, sir. United will be getting 70 million euros from PL, so we can sign Kane for free. Yeah, Ayush, I've been seeing you barking Kane in the comments. I guess you want Kane so much. Kane scored 30 goals this season. He did. But the thing is, what Jarvis was saying, he's disappointed with Kane because he played in a mediocre team and didn't play for his manager. They got sacked, and I don't know. Spurs season is just down the drain. It doesn't really matter if you score 30. Same with, Erling Haaland also scored like a 40, 50 goals or something, right?
And Mick, I think you can compare it with Ronaldo last season.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you scored 30 goals if the rest of the team is going down the drain.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but then same what I want to talk about is Manchester City. For me, they're a fake team, right? So even if Erling Haaland scored 40, 50, that mean nothing.
Cheaters.
Sorry?
Cheaters.
Cheetos.
Yes.
Do you have Cheetos? Yeah. Motivational speech, what's Peter saying? Or what? What a manager. What a man. What a woo-woo. Yeah, definitely.
A good man.
Brentford best city twice this season. Yeah, they beat City twice this season is what I understood, Neil. 100% they did. And relegation, it's confirmed. Leicester is going down. Leeds. Yes, Leeds going down. And we know Southampton. Is that a shock, Jarvis? And Everton again this season, Ian, clutching the straws. Same as last season at the very end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, did you see the pictures from Goodison Park?
I haven't
The crowd they were crowding the pitch. Everybody, they were celebrating like they won the Premier League yet again, second season in a row.
Of course, who would like to be relegated?
Yeah.
Andy Cooper, welcome, mate. Hope you are super happy like us. I'm just totally drained. I'm empty all my tank of my lungs and everything. All this don't mean cow if we don't get Qatar. Why a cow? Can we use another animal? Cow? Moo. So basically, all this doesn't mean moo if we don't get Qatar. Well, fair enough, play. Fair enough. Miloš Mitić, Old Trafford postao ponovo neozvanjan. He says, Jarvis pozdravi momci. Yeah, he's basically saying that Old Trafford has become our old fortress again, the way it used to be. 100%. Like, we haven't lost there since what? I don't know. When did we lose at Old Trafford this season?
Brentford, the home.
Brentford.
I think that was the last
Early
time we
season.
lost.
Early season, yeah.
Mhm.
Are you still saying just one trophy away from the domestic treble? City celebrated domestic treble. Why can't we? We are bigger and better. Bigger, bolder, and better, Ayush. Rest assured we are. Nell Driscoll, we lost one league game at home this season. That was against Brighton, beginning of the season. You have absolutely a point, mate. That's it. That was in the beginning of the season. Since then, we haven't lost at home. So Old Trafford is Bold Trafford. We should rename it to Bald Trafford. 100%, man. I'm in a good mood. Miloš said, jedva čekam finale FA Kupa za Cityjem I mogućnost da se uzme još jedan trofej kraj sezone. He said, Miloš is saying he can hardly wait for the FA Cup final and the opportunity to get another trophy. I think I also feel the same, Miloš. Ja isto tako osjećam. So, be happy if we beat City in FA Cup. Man, I don't care if it's City, Barcelona, Real Madrid. It's a final. That's all I care about. We made it to the final. That's a big achievement as well. I think we had, if we debate with these inflated Arsenal fans, they say, no, we had better season than you. Like, in what way? You finished second. Did you win anything? No. Shh. Then, right? Go back to the rock where you came from. You know what I mean? Evening, Mrs. Peary. Grace Jones, evening, how are you? Is this Mrs. or Mr. Walumba? Guys, where are we from? 30 seconds from Mars, I think. Jarvis is from Norway, and I am currently sitting in Scandinavia, Sweden. And I will say, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Pappi.
Pappi.
Go, 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 go. How you doing, Popski?
Oh,
You right?
I'm chilling, guys. How you guys doing? I'm sorry I'm a little late, but I'm happy, ecstatic to be here with you guys.
Same, man.
Talk
Better
about
late than sorry, to be honest,
Right?
my friend.
Exactly.
This is it.
Exactly.
This is it. Can you believe it? I mean, just pinch me, man. I can't believe it.
Wait, don't wake me up if it's a dream.
Yeah. I mean, it will sink in later on, but just it's emotional in a way, because knowing where we were in the past 6 years, right, and how we were kind of capitulating last season as well. And I remember the feeling I was feeling as a fan, I felt crap inside, mental health issues, because you live for the game, right? You live for the weekend, you live to watch the game. And then it was the COVID Cup season as well, where the Scousers won the COVID Cup, you know what I mean? Not legit, no crowd. That was the only trophy they lifted. No crowd. So for me, it was just kind of like, shit, what just happened here? Because it's been a roller coaster of a season, right? And this is what I said, I didn't expect us to even make top 4, right? I was like this. I just wanted to see Erik ten Hag football. And I saw him in pre-season in Bangkok, when he won the Bangkok Cup. And I thought, this guy means business. And this is the proof of the pudding today. I know it's not over, but the Premier League is over, and it's a testament to 75 points on the board, Pappi, and you build from there next season. You go in the market in the summer, you get his first choice targets, and off we go, right? Now you raise the bar, right? Now we will expect from him to deliver, right? For me, next season, it's all about, now we can challenge, right? If we get the right type of personnel.
So Mick, you know what's funny about that? I feel like part of me, there's a small part of me that wanted us to finish fourth,
Fourth, why?
so that there is a little bit more room because of how reactionary our fan base is, and how so sometimes also it's a results driven business, yes, and that's the reality of it.
Yeah,
But it's if there is a once you're marking that, some people that don't understand progress, that it has its heights, and then you got a dip, and then that some people that just zoom in
yeah,
too much. You can almost take the situation at Bayern, and if you want to talk to Oliver Kahn, I bet he can tell you his story about how he had a long-term vision, and but when you look at the whole debacle of what happened, it's like now when there's some people that zoom into results a little bit too much and say, oh, if he got third this season, that means next season Ten Hag has to get second. Otherwise, it's a failure or it's not. It's a lack of progression. You
yeah.
know, I don't
I
know.
understand that. I understand it, and I salute you. Absolutely salute you for that. Like a conductor, delivered. That was me this morning, to be honest. I was so excited. I had 3 hours of sleep. I was thinking, I'm gonna have a sleep in today. It's long weekend, Sunday. It was like this. 8 o'clock in the morning. So that it's absolutely was looking forward for this game, and that's what I'm saying. It's absolutely emotional, draining. I think the joy it will come after it's when I go for a walk with Cookie, my dog, and my wife, and everything will just. But literally, me and Jarvis just went straight after the game. We did the man of the match, and I mean there were so many players to pick for, but we gave it to David De Gea. David De Gea, and what about Bruno? Oof, that dink. And Fred, Pastor Fred, and he was today, the Forrest Gump, the box of chocolate. When you open that box of chocolate and you got the golden nugget, you know what I mean? This yum chocolate. Like today he was like that chocolate, yum, everlasting taste. I loved it. Now I couldn't find any player that didn't contribute. Even Maguire, I didn't even notice him in the game, to be honest. So he did a good game, I think. Lindelof as well. The lineup itself, I'm a little bit worried to see that he played the senior players, but I think he rotated quite well at the end as well. So he gave players a fair shout and play. But we said that Wout Weghorst, that was just even you, Pappi, could jump in there and score with your dog leg.
If there was a way to encapsulate Wout Weghorst's season, it is that moment. That typifies. This is exactly what happened. This is he had an open net to sort of make himself. Had his finishing been a little bit better? Of course, he also. I mean, let's be real. He has not had a lot of chances.
No.
And Man United. He has not had plenty chances. But at the same time, to say you played at Man United and could not register a Premier League goal and you call yourself a striker.
Well, listen, it's like you trying to date this woman. You take her out for a few dinners, numerous of times, let's say 9 appearances, right? And you still don't manage to score. you try, but, of course she will leave you at the end of the day, Yeah. There's no end product. I'm sorry, guys.
This is the end of season. You have to take it here.
There's no end product at the end of the season.
Are you speaking out of experience, Mick?
I've never had that issue, my friend. Never had the issue, to be honest. Big up. Basically, United for life, man. Thank you for coming. Harry Kane scoring 30 goals with below average Spurs side. We need this guy. Yeah, we will see what happens. I don't mind an Harry Kane coming in, but I don't want to deal with Daniel Levy. That's end of story, right? Unless we get him on over the line before preseason starts. But again, the power is with Kane. He's got 12 months on this contract. Come next month, he's free to speak to. I think he's free to speak as much as one. So Daniel Levy can block him as much as he wants, but he ain't never gonna get 100 million for that player.
Yeah, it depends on Murtog and the board. You know, they have to be ruthless. They have to go in and say, okay, we want Kane. Here's let's say 60, 70 millions on the table. Take it or leave it. We need an answer before the preseason starts.
Yeah.
If not, we move on. We can't let it drag on like we did with
we
Frankie de
cannot.
Jong or something. Now we're just gonna go take it or leave it. You have,
but they're
3
already
days.
moving on the
There's no
market.
answer.
If you didn't know, they're already moving quick on the market. He said that. He said it. I want my ducks in order before I go to preseason. End of story. You know, if John Murta is going to be there or not, I don't know. But dude, it's his job to be a golden retriever. Go fetch. Like, you know, that's it. I like the point what Peter is saying. Like, only conceded 9 goals all season at Old Trafford in PL. That's a stat for you. Wow.
9 goals.
We only conceded 9 goals in Old Trafford.
Ooh, that's good.
Yes.
That's really good. That if you compare that, it's probably comparable with the best seasons of Ferguson.
But I think the fan base is so PTSD'd from last season, so they short memory span, right? I'm guilty, right? You only see the negatives, like, you know, oh, we conceded 4-0, 7-0. But then if you compare it, like what Peter said, we only conceded 9 goals at Old Trafford. We know that away record was poor, but as I said, it's been a very awful season where we had like World Cup in the middle of winter, and then we just had to play catch up, playing 3 games a week till now. Literally.
Yeah,
like, you know.
yeah. But
I will never want to see this again.
You know, Pappi was talking about this when he arrived on the stream. He said the fan base is very reactionary, and the thing is, if we go 2 steps forward and 1 step back, everybody like loses their head because we go 1 step back. But you know, we have progress, and it's like he said, it's a little bit up and down. It's not like a straight line.
5 points away from 80, which was Jose Mourinho's record. If you didn't know, 4 points above Newcastle. It was a very good season, right? Yeah. 8 points above Liverpool. Who cares? 9 points behind Arsenal at the moment. We were finished, I think. Third rock from the sun. Yes, I love that one. 31 points above Chelsea. Can you believe it? 31 above. You spent 600 million. Todd Bowley, 31 points above. Oh, I thought we had a crap season last season, right? I thought we had the worst season, but Chelsea, you did a stinker. I'm sorry, mate. I feel sorry for you. Big up, 𝒖𝒄𝒌 to you. Thumbs up. Milo Smičić dalo čekate Kane u Manchester na leto kao prvo. He's asking, do we expect Kane to Manchester in the summer? Yeah, I don't mind. Like, you know, we need a striker. That's the thing. I mean, personally, I see there's better options, but then we got to look at the English quota as well. That what we need. Basically, we will cover this in another stream, but there's something called like homegrown talent. You have to have a quota of 8 players in the team from England at least. So you can't get rid of anyone. So Kane will give you goals, right? Kane linking up with Rashford. Is it a good idea? I'm always looking at Lautaro Martinez for some reason. Youngest striker all round.
Yeah.
But as I said before, like, and if we get a Kane, get a 2 strikers.
So what's the positives with Kane? He scores a lot of goals. He's Premier League proven.
Yeah.
He goes under the homegrown quota.
Yeah.
That's 3 positives. Negatives, you have to deal with Levy. He's probably expensive and he's getting older. So it's like,
that's it.
What do you?
I don't want a Cavani situation. I don't want, because if I look at the midfield and we have a little bit of an aging squad, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, he adds on experience. He adds on goals, like, you know. But if you pay 100 million, then you lose that 100 million in 3 years' time, because obviously he's going to sign a 3-year contract plus 4, right? And then what you're going to do with Harry Kane at 34 years of age? That's basically a loss. Right?
Yeah, and he will probably be on 300k a week or more.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'm just I don't know. We will talk about that later as well. Glad Ten Hag went strong from the start today. Yeah, I was a little bit worried, but big up to you also, Joe Blackman. Joe in the house. Big up to you, Joe Blackman. How you doing, Joe? Hey, Joe. John Johnson. Don't want Kane personally, rather a younger and energetic striker to mold over Cavani, who would be the perfect developer under Ten Hag. Yeah, but this you singing my John. Have you been hijacking my Spotify playlist? Hey? Okay. Yeah, we're singing from the same Spotify playlist. To be honest, guys, you are so amazing in this chat today. Peter Griffith, we need more clinical next. We need to be more clinical next season and convert more chances created. Yeah, 100%. I mean, we were not hungry. Like, we served them everyday luxury 5-course meal, and we couldn't finish. We didn't even come to the dinner to finish, and even they offered dessert. 100%, I agree. So I think Marcus Rashford finished as a top goal scorer this season for Manchester United, right?
Yep.
On 30 goals in all competitions, 17 or 18 in the Premier League. I was hoping for him to get a goal today, but yeah, it didn't happen. It did not happen. That free kick was freakish.
Maybe he's saving it for the final.
Oh, yeah. But that free kick that he took in the first half, wow, hit the woodwork.
Yeah.
So, guys, what can we take away from this game today? We had the rant, we had the breakdown, but I think the clear and obvious, the ball of the day, the play of the day must be the Fred ball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Fred ball.
Oh, yeah. The
Where
Fred
did he find that?
ball, it had a Brazilian flavor. It had a
Flavor.
I don't want French Brazilian, but
Ratatouille.
but the thing about Fred is we needed that, and I picked out I pointed this out to Jarvis earlier on, and there was a moment where Fred also, after the first goal, he found a little bit of a swagger in his style, and you want swagger, confident, settled Fred. That's the Fred that you want in the game, and if we get that Fred versus Man City, he's going to keep Haaland in his pocket and take him home with him. So I would really
I don't doubt so. Fred, take Haaland in his pocket. Have you seen Haaland? Have you seen Haaland?
No, not Haaland. Kevin De Bruyne. Sorry, not
Kevin De Bruyne. I was thinking, what the hell?
No,
Fred.
Nah, he gonna need more than a pocket.
Well, Fred is like a Smurf, 3 apple highs. Like, he's gonna take a Haaland, the Vikings, put him in his pocket. Then he's got Then Haaland better be a Swiss Army knife, like a.
Right. No, it's the Kevin De Bruyne job that he has done before, and he has to do it again this time. And I think, the takeaway from the game, to answer what you said earlier on too, is it feels like the forward fluidity and confidence is there going onto this onto June 3rd. So it's all about making sure that we are fit and firing and confident, and we can dink the ball. We're not taking, you know what I mean? It's gonna be, Wembley has got its nerves.
Yeah, it's a cup final, like Wembley.
Yeah.
I got my dog here licking my feet, to be honest.
It must be the Wembley song.
Yeah. You know what Peter Griffith's saying here? Southampton did a double over Chelsea. They did, but they're going down. Yeah, it's never easy when you go down. Like, I can't believe it. Like, Leicester's gone down. Like, they've been up since 2016. They actually won the league the first year they came up, 2016. So, yeah. And they're going down. What went wrong with the Leicester? Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah,
Rodgers.
They sold Schmeichel. That's the thing that went wrong for them. They lost because Schmeichel was so influential for their defense, and they didn't have a replacement. They had that goalkeeper. I think his name is Ward, and he was terrible this season. So, yeah, I think that was the missing piece.
That also, and it seems there's been this gradual decline and rotting of Jamie Vardy that's been happening there. I mean, he's been somebody who's been so a servant for the club, and they love him. But the main thing is, who's the Nigerian guy that they have?
Ndidi.
There's the larger point I'm trying to make is like that lack of investments or lack of proper investment seem to kind of stifle them. And also Brendan Rodgers is just a serial mediocrity achiever, in my opinion.
Brendan Rodgers and Leeds. I don't mind them going back. See you later. Bye.
Yeah, but
means
someone in the chat said that it's 6 points lost next season, so
For
he
Man
wants
United.
to stay.
6 point loss. Great, goody. Now I want to do something different today. I really want to do something different. I mean, I feel a little bit deflated. It's been a long season, as a fan, but also as a content creator, as a streamer, and everything else. It's just been relentless, right? But what I really want to do is just to thank everyone, like what Erik ten Hag did. I want to thank all the new members that joined this community and the old ones, and namaste. Ayush that was here from the very first beginning, streaming with us, namaste, and all the new ones, And as I said, we just, if you see that barcode up there, right up there, you can scan it. We just launched that membership program, basically, to support us, be a ball carrier or a realist VIP member or whatever. There's 3 levels, I think. So if you want to support our channel, our growth, because we do, I put in a lot of hours in there. I have a full time as well, and everyone comes in here just because we love football and we love talking to all of you. So we don't, if you want to sort of contribute to our channel, feel free. We humbly thank you. We don't ask you for smashing the subscriber like. It's up to you, but please, it's free as well. It's like you smash the like, but don't break your fingernail on the way. You know what I mean? But big up, thank you. But I want to do something different today as well, because the ball of the day, 100%, it is the Fred ball, right? Yabba-dabba-doo, Fred, right? Yeah. What a thread ball. Thread ball.
Thread ball.
Thread ball, yeah, it was a thread ball. But what I want to do today, guys, is basically I want to look at the man of the season. All right? And the way we're going to do this is I'm going to explain to you later. It's I've compiled something really, really nice while you guys were sleeping. So we're going to look at this in a few seconds. But we're going to talk about Manchester United and the squad. So right, now we are in the let's call it Old Trafford Arena, right? This is our Old Trafford. So what we were going to do here is pretty much look at the starters. We have David De Gea, Tom Heaton. This is the players that actually played for United this season. And we can look what I've done here. I pulled on the stats, the number of appearances, and the stats. What I wanted us to do is go one by one, and we will rate the player. At the end of the day, we're going to come who is the actually man of the season. But then also you have an opportunity, if we want to say keep, loan, or sell. Is that clear? We're not going to sit here forever, are we?
That is clear.
Alles klar. Alles
Yeah.
gut. Yeah.
Roger.
Yeah. So you guys in the VR room, I want you to engage as well, right? Because you're the most important people here as well. I already put Phil Jones in the trash bin, as you can see. Poor Phil, because he's gone, right? So he's going in the trash, recycling. I don't know what's going to happen with Phil Jones. Maybe he will have a career at BT Sports or Sky Sports or something. I think his playing days is over, but anyway. So I hope you can see this. This is as maximum as I can see. So I will start with the goalkeeper, right? And while I'm doing this, Jarvis, you have the control rooms. I have to be in the spreadsheet. So any chats and everything, it's down to you now, sir. Are you ready?
10-4. 10-4.
10-4, Captain. 10 Cocker. Cool. So we have 10 Cocker here and 10 Cocky. 10 Cocky. Sorry, man.
Am I in the right room?
Yeah, you're in the right. It's not Pornhub.
Okay.
And 10 puppies. Oh my God, we have 10 puppies.
Oh,
10 puppies. Okay, I'm gonna go to this spreadsheet, guys. So bear with me, right? So I gotta operate it from here. So listen, David De Gea. If we look at his appearances, he had, according to me, Bruno Fernandes had what today 58 appearances, right? So that's gotta change, and 57 starts. So he's got the highest appearances, and same with David De Gea. This is updated since today. So that doesn't matter. But okay, David De Gea had 57 appearances, 57 starts. What would you rate De Gea for the season?
You go first, Pappi.
We got points, right? 7.5.
So same up to 10.
Yeah, 7.5.
5 is average.
I'll give him a 7.5 that I'll round off to an 8, actually. Let me
8.
just be objective. 8, yeah. I'll
Yeah,
give him
Golden
an 8.
Glove winner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, De Gea, he started the season terribly. First game, he did a howler. He's been doing them regularly all season. He has been costing us some points, but on the other hand, he has been saving us a lot of points by brilliant saves. I saw some statistics. Even his shot stopping isn't even at the top 10 goalkeepers in the Premier League. And shot stopping is his best attribute, and his distribution and all those other things that he lacks, like cross claiming and sweeping and playing out from the back, isn't that high either. So statistically, he's not performing very well. I think we have had a good defense this season with Martinez and Varane, especially. So it hasn't been all De Gea's, let's say, fault that we have had so many clean sheets.
All right.
So I think De Gea, I will be a little bit divisive, and I will give him a 6.
Actually, yeah, I give him a 7, to be honest. Just fair assessment, because I want to give him 7.5, but I don't want to. I don't want to give halves. I just want to give straight points.
Whole
right?
numbers.
7.
Yeah.
Whole numbers. Yeah. So Pappi, you said 7. You said 6. I said 7. What is the VR room telling us now?
I rounded my 7.5 to an 8,
To an
because
8.
I was on the but
Yeah, but it's an average 7 then on De Gea
Yeah,
from
the average,
Yeah,
from
average 7.
That's fair.
People in the chat room, you can also let us know.
Kush says 7.
You can always override this as per usual by super chat if you think we're wrong. So do you think, okay, obviously he's going to be a keeper, right? He's going to sign a new contract.
Yeah,
Right?
Compost Murph says they can't get more than a 7 for that Sevilla game alone.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
I don't see what compost. I'm in the back. Keep, loan, sell.
Keep.
Tom Heaton, of course.
I say sell.
You said sell. I said keep.
What does
Pappi?
the VAR room say? I say keep as well. He deserves more than just one season of with Ten Hag. He has to be given a chance to improve, and as I said, he is going to improve. Let's give him the chance.
Yeah.
Keep the keeper.
Keep the keeper. Yep. Keep the keeper, say according to Peter Griffith. Yeah, so keep the keeper. He's keeping. Tom Heaton is like, nah, it's not even worth mentioning, right? He
Who's
played.
that? Who's Tom Heaton? I mean, I have no knock on Tom Heaton, but I really feel sad for goalkeepers that work second fiddle to David De Gea. It's just very tough,
In average 5 because he only had 2 appearances. Average 5, according to my opinion.
Yeah.
He's a lonely. I don't know what's his situation. It doesn't matter.
I feel like he might be one of those people who just has a great training relationship with David De Gea, and he's maybe he might be useful for that. But nah.
Now Iceman then. What?
Sell him.
I don't know what to put here, so I put 5. That's the most important thing. 5 rating. Okay. Victor Lindelof, keep, sell, loan. But first of all, let's talk about his rating for the season. Should I go first?
Please.
I think in the first half, first half of the season, we played with Varane and Martinez, and that was a preferred centre-back pairing. He didn't get much of a sniff, to be honest. But I would say that Victor Lindelof's second half has been so important and vital for our third spot today, where we finished today, because he was amazing second half. So for me, if I would rate him, it's season of 2 halves, but I was just mentioning it, but rating on the second half, because that's where he was predominantly appearing. He had 33 appearances, 25 starts. For me, it was a solid 7 performance. 7.
For me, I'll give Lindelof an 8 because I rate Lindelof's season. He had a very similar season
Yeah.
to Gundogan. Gundogan plays a different
Yeah.
position, different team, but his importance and his role in the team really became apparent on the latter part of the season, obviously. But the main thing also that Lindelof deserves is a little bit of
Mm.
proper scrutiny when he has the proper partner next to him. He becomes a totally different player. Today he was next to Maguire. There was moments where I was like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's Lindelof. But he becomes so assured when he's got a proper center back next to him. So I have to just give him an 8. And yeah, be
Yeah,
nice.
no, I changed my mind. I also think 8. Yeah, I think it's an 8. Like, how about you, Jarvis?
Yeah, Lindelof. I've been really impressed by Lindelof this season.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
the thing is, it's not. It's difficult when you sit on the bench month after month and you never get a game, and suddenly you're just chucked in and you have to do a role
in
and
the
play
cold.
every
Yeah,
game. And he has done that. You know, it's really impressive. He haven't complained anything. He's just been 100% professional, and when he
yeah,
got the chance, he took it. So that's the kind of like say third choice center back or fourth choice center back you want to have in the
yeah.
club. So
Hundred
for
percent.
me,
We agree,
I agree. I give him an 8.
and we keep him as well, right? He's a
Mhm.
keeper.
He's a keeper, yes.
Oh, he's a keeper. We like it. Lisandro Martinez, though. This is the butcher we're talking about. Unfortunately, he got a little bit of injury, missed the whole season, but he was so impactful, and everyone was waxing lyricals. I mean, it's difficult to rate his season if we will finish. He missed out almost the second half of the season, but he was amazing. Would you give him an 8 as well, based on the same attributes as what you described for Lindelof?
I'd give him a 9.
A 9. Okay.
Here's why: he's one of those people who've been the core backbones, the core
Yes, the
spine for the
spine.
team, and we've become a totally different team. I've seen a ball progression from the back that I haven't seen in Manchester United, and I've learned things about the angles that your dominant foot, about the what center back
Uh,
and where you place your center back and what dominant foot and how you want to launch your attacks, and it's now becoming Ten Hag is simplifying football for me by understanding what he's asking for. It's
yeah.
amazing. He's the best. He's the best center back,
Yeah.
and I
Neil
just wanted
Driscoll was giving him a 7. Peter Griffin 9. Yeah, I agree. 9 for me because he's basically transformed their whole back line. And Barney, everyone was saying like, you cannot be that short and play like centre back. Big up Kush, the guy changed our season. 100% what I'm saying to you. So I agree with 9. So can we all agree on 9, including what Kush is saying?
Yeah, I
as
agree
well?
on 9, and I would just add on Papi's comment. Like he has brought a different level to our defending, and I haven't, the way he tackles, the way his passion for the game. He gets all the other defenders like to high five every time they put in a tackle. He makes the team spirit. He's the connecting glue in our defense. So
The
we haven't
super
seen.
glue.
Yeah, we haven't seen a player like that since Vidic and Ferdinand. Like
Yeah,
we have
true
had
that.
good center backs, but
True
it's
that.
something special with him. So and he won the World Cup this season, and he's been brilliant. So and
That's
he
true.
took the step from Eredivisie and straight into the Premier League and just dominated.
He did.
It's not for everyone. So he's like on the edge for a 10. But okay, I
Yeah,
will give
no,
him a
yeah.
9.
A 9. It's basically, for me, it's a wake-up call, basically. It's a wake-up call for the new modern centre-back like this. So, yeah, I mean, he's definitely changed the way centre-backs are looked at. I mean, how you're supposed to play. Because you just look at this tall, clumsy centre-back, a little bit slowish, But no, the game has changed, and he's absolutely, one of the smaller types of versions that actually can progress the ball forward and it's press resistant. I agree. A solid 9, and it's a keeper. I'd be surprised if somebody says sell him.
Yeah, and the best thing, Jamie Carragher, he had to put his
Oh yeah,
foot in
had
his
to.
mouth after he said he was too small. Oh, he's too small.
Yes.
I mean the foot in the mouth disease.
Yeah.
Foot in the mouth disease. What the hell did I get that from? Guys, Varane, Rafael Varane. Yeah. He's playing for United. Is Rafael Varane.
And
Bang, bang, he shut you down, right?
Jarvis, go ahead. I don't want to go.
Yeah, Varane, he have played 1,917 minutes this season. That's really good for him. You know, he's a little bit injured prone, but it's good. It's very good, and he's been like stable. He's been stabilizing the defense, but
Steady
he
Eddie.
hasn't been extraordinary, but he hasn't been bad any game. And you know, he's a little bit security to have him in the back because he has the pace, he has the experience to help us when we need, and he's really good in the air. So he complements Licha very good. So I think I will give him a 7.5.
So wait a minute, you rate Lindelof higher on 8 than Varane on 7.5. We don't give 7.5s. We just give.
Okay, I give him an 8.
8. Okay, I give him an 8 too. Simple as that. Pappi.
Yeah, I mean, I'll settle. I was, majority will obviously end up being 8, I guess, but I was gonna give him a 9 because Varane, for me, I know it doesn't. He's not as pretty on the eye as Martinez when he's progressing the ball, but he is the organizer. He's the main person who is actually there. He's there to quell almost every aerial ball that because let's be honest. Anytime on paper, when you're looking at Martinez as part of the defensive line, you know he is a place where the opponent is going to try and exploit. If you have a tall center back, that's what you got to practice all week prior to playing Man United. You're like, how do we exploit that hole? Because it's a big hole. But Varane has been very, very much, he knows how to always sort of like get in the position. There's been very few moments where sort of Mitrovic, I remember the last time when in the FA Cup where Mitrovic had a moment where he's actually won an aerial situation, and Varane was nowhere, to stop that situation. But all those moments are mitigated by Erik ten Hag's defensive training, and he knows we have to minimize this risk. So Varane's job is underrated, and I will settle for an 8, I guess.
yeah. I'm just you covered by Peter Griffin. P, you have a P, Jarvis. No, I agree with you. Like a Varane is a Royce Varane, right? So what do we give him though? And what's the final score? What's the verdict? 9, 8. Everyone agrees with 8.
8,
and it's a keeper.
And keep.
Yeah.
Okay, this one will be funny. We know what everyone is feeling about this person, I guess. Harry Maguire. This is going to be interesting to see what people are thinking. He had 30 appearances and 15 starts this season. It's the lowest he ever had. Wow. Oh, this is quiet. What can we say about Harriet?
Yeah, he's been playing 762 minutes this season. He's been average. I think he has improved a little bit under Ten Hag, but he still has his obvious weaknesses. He have no pace. He doesn't scout. He doesn't look around. And it was horrible when he got his game against Sevilla. I think he lost the ball, so they scored. So and he can't be trusted. So it's hard. It's hard with him. But I don't trust Maguire at all, and I think I would give him a 6. And sell.
Somebody please put Peter's comment up.
Peter's comment. I don't see Peter's comment. Disconnect the fridge. As we have the Iceman cell. Oh, brilliant. I don't rate. That was kind of very kind of you to give him a 6. Me personally, I just don't like his attitude. I don't like his application. And matter of fact that the manager didn't trust him. He started 15 games this season. He's been too dire. It's just too much collective. So I just gonna give him a 5 and ship him off as soon as possible on the ferry. To be honest, I don't mean to slag players. I just see that you're not fitting, and you're not a captain of Manchester United. You've never been a leader on the pitch. When you let Luke Shaw take the interviews while you're shying away other people doing your dirty linen job while you're just hiding. I don't know. For me, no, 5. Brutally.
Do these ratings start from 5 to 10 or
No.
okay?
I mean, 5 is average.
Okay, I just wanted to know. Yeah, because he's. I mean, I don't want to just make this a Maguire slander show.
Can you
but...
see yourself, Jarvis? So Compost
No,
Smurf
it's
is
okay.
covering you. He's got his beautiful doggy.
Okay.
So what do we give him? 5?
Yeah, let's give
6?
it fine 5. Give
Yeah,
him
I
a 5.
see the comments. Compost Murph too
Bro,
slow on
1.
the ball.
He
Crap
deserves
captain,
1.
and often a calamity. Terminate contract.
Terminate
Yeah.
contract.
Yeah, and Neil Driscoll says Maguire for sell.
You guys have seen the politician who's talking about economic Maguire and saying, the African politician is saying, even when the opponents fail to score, he'll score for them. Even when he's just plays,
I remember
he's like
that
a
one.
double agent. You just don't know. He can't decide. He's not quick enough. He's not even decision making wise. It's not just about running speed wise. It's like decision making in the head. So 1 for me for Maguire.
1.
Yeah,
That's
Cooper Andy says give him a 0. He scores against us, gives assist to the opponent.
Oh,
sell him.
God. I think we're generous to give him a 5. No, I don't want to go that cruel. I think it's been okay, right? All right.
Yeah, my only point with the Maguire is I think he's improved under Ten Hag. He's been better this season than last season. But
so should we keep 4? I mean, you guys decide. I'm just
4 is okay. I can give him I don't want to fight for Maguire.
Oh, okay, 4 and sell. I put him in the trash can. Luca Shaw, Luke Schaberto.
What is that?
Yeah, Luke Shaw. He's been good. He's been
very
really reliable and versatile. He can play
he
a center
in.
back. Ten Hag surprised us all and put him in center back, and he was so good. And he's a good left back. Maybe we should have a little bit more assists and goal contributions from him. That's the only a little bit negative, but I think he deserves an steady 8.
Steady at 8. You don't, Pappi? 8?
Yeah, Luke Shaw, because this season we learned he can also play center back and quieted Haaland. That was you cannot ignore that. That's such a very for somebody who's learning a new position. Luke Shaw, he showed us that we always had the option of Lindelof, Luke Shaw as a center back pairing, but we just didn't have managers who could think outside the box. That's also Ten Hag's genius. But Luke Shaw deserves the accolades because the guy put in the work, learned a new position, excelled at it, and when he is playing, he's one of the fullback. He's the fullback with the most crosses for Man United. He's and
8.
We need him. We need him next season.
Vero 8. Kusha say 9. 8, 9. What's it gonna be, people? I need your votes. 8?
He gets an 8, but
9.
he has 1 goal and 2 assists through the whole season.
I think
he needs to improve that.
I think it's a 9 for me. I mean, basically, where Martinez got injured, he stepped in and did that job just amazingly fine. Cool hand, Luke. 8. I don't have 8.5. It's either 8 or 9, people.
Yeah, 8 from me.
8, 9 people.
8 from me.
Okay. All right, so 8 it is then. Fair enough. I thought he was a stellar 9 though, but anyway, I cannot go against Tyrell Malacia.
Yeah, you have to read out from Milos here.
Okay, sorry. I am so definitely a keeper. So I will come back and I will read up for Milos. 1 second. I got just come back to the stage. What does it say? Luke Shaw, odličan ove sezone. Yeah, he said Luke Shaw was amazing this season. I agree with him. I would give him a 9. But anyway. Okay. Tyrell Malacia. He was a bargain and it worked out. At the end of the day, I'll give him a solid 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quick and easy.
I agree with that. There's a couple of mistakes, obviously, that he has to learn, and Jarvis eloquently explained the position of a fullback. You know, in different transitions, in different moments, you sometimes play CDM, you sometimes play center back, and you have to know, and he has to learn all these positions and the requirements for them. So he's got a lot to go, but he's a solid 7 for me. He'll improve. He's got that dog in him.
Yeah. Doggy, Snoop, Doggy, Dog. Okay.
Yeah,
Dio,
I think I give Malaysia a 7. He deserves a 7, but
he deserves it.
he's been up and down. He needs to get more experience. But I like his. He got a fight. He's like a pit bull. Sometimes he's tough. He never complains. And he seems like he's always ready to play, and he's never drops form like physical. Even if he's on the bench a lot. Yeah, I think it's good. I give him a 7, and I want to keep him.
Yeah, we keep him. Diego Dalot. Boca Juniors, Diego Dalot. Let's go.
Yeah, are we talking before the World Cup or after the World Cup? Because
The
it
whole
was a 10
season,
before
mate.
the World
The
Cup
whole
and
season.
a 5 afterwards.
Yeah, he was brilliant the first season. I mean, the first half.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Average 7, I would say.
7.
Yeah.
7 for me too. Keeper as well, or sellers, or loaners, or
Keep.
keep. Okay. Keep.
Yeah, he's a keep, but I think he's up for a new contract now. They talk about it. So if they give him a new contract, what will they do with Wan-Bissaka?
I'd rather keep Wan-Bissaka, get rid of Dalot, but that's just me.
I'm the same, I think. You know, Daly is so good, like he's improved. He's got the defensive attributes. He's getting better going forward. And then you get a better, like, you know, right winger that is better than Diego Dalot. I don't know. That's just my train of thought. I like Diego Dalot.
Peter Griffin says Diego Dalot 7, keep. Can play as right back and left back. Yeah, that's true.
Wan-Bissaka also, I think he's been amazing second half of the season. 8 for me.
8, yes.
Everyone agrees on 8 and a keeper?
Yeah, if not more. You know, he's been brilliant because he didn't play anything before the World Cup. Everybody says he's deadwood. And suddenly he just came back and he took his chance when he got it, and he was just excellent.
So what's people saying? What score is he getting? 8 or 9?
No, 8. He needs to cross. He's below the peg. Like, if you look at the number of crosses, we need crosses and more attacking output. But I know it's still improving, and it's gonna come. I'll be patient.
Yeah, it's 0 assists and 0 goals.
Big up Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Everyone was counting you out of this season. Everyone wanted to sell you, including the half of the fan base on Twitter. Says sell him in January. He defends like Licha, great defensive defender. 8. I totally agree, and that's a keeper to me. Now, guys, I want to move as quick as I can here because we're going to Christian Eriksen, the Danish dynamite that came for a free. Guys, how would you sum up Eriksen? He got injured, of course, but you know the first half was brilliant. He came back a little bit sluggish, still trying to find his feet. But in all general, I would say it's been a what?
Yeah, you know, I love Eriksen.
Me too.
He's what we have been missing the last 3 to 4 years. We don't have a midfielder like him. He can dictate the tempo of the game. Yeah. He's had 8 assists this season. That's really good. But after the injury, because of Andy Carroll's stupid scissor tackle, it ruined his season, and he's struggling to get back into fitness and get the confidence and flow going. So, judge him before the injury, he was an 8, solid 8, but afterwards he'd been slacking off. So, overall 7 from me. And
Pappi?
Yeah, it's a very strong 7 from me for Eriksen as well, because you know we haven't seen the controller, but the Eriksen before the World Cup. But I have to give him his flowers and say our corners are a little bit better, our set piece delivery is a little bit better, and part of that goes to Christian Eriksen. So it's a strong 7.
Strong 7. Now, everyone's drum roll here. Casemiro. Guys, this gonna be interesting here. What's your score? I mean, this guy must be the man of the season.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
10. That's the reason why for me, like, I didn't give Martinez 10 because they were very, very close. But I have to make a distinction between the two, you know, and you know, that's why I'll settle for that without be talking too much about him. I would say he's the spine, he's everything that Man United.
He's the rock and
needs.
roll, right?
Yeah, yep.
Casemiro. 100%.
Yeah.
Casemiro. Casemiro. You give it 10. Pappi give you 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
10, Pappi.
Pappi gets a 10. So yeah, I agree with Pappi. You, Jarvis?
I don't want to give him a 10 because he's
come
been
on.
the red cards. The red cards have ruined it.
It
for-
wasn't
okay.
his fault. It was the
One of them.
VR.
At least you can be like Casemiro. You know, the sliding one, maybe we can. That's debatable. But come on, the fixing the collar. Like, come on, Jarvis.
Jarvis.
You're a hard
10
grader.
is perfect. 10 is perfect. So the red cards takes him a little bit down.
But it wasn't his fault.
Okay.
It was the VRs that stitched us up. We all know that. If it wasn't for that VR, he would be dominating.
Yeah,
on, man.
bicycle kicks. The header versus
The
Chelsea.
bicycle kicks, yes. The header.
Oh my
The,
goodness.
that
Take away the
celebration.
stuff.
The way
basic
he's,
stuff.
think about McFred, the donut hole from last season, the Oligona donut hole that was created. This guy like replacing Michael Carrick. We didn't have a CDM since Michael Carrick, man.
Yeah, okay. You can win.
He's
That was
like,
a hard sell, wasn't it? It
Yeah,
wasn't so hard.
okay. I give him a 10. Okay, I peer for peer pressure. So okay, 10.
10 with reservations from Jarvis.
Thank you, people. Thank you. Jarvis can buckle under pressure sometimes too. You just have to convince you. Like, you have to instill a little bit of positivity, like, and to remind him, like, you know what, like the bicycle kick and all that stuff. Yeah.
The ding pass. I mean, listen to Peter. If anything, he says without the red cards, Casemiro would get an 11. Jarvis, come on.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Big up, Peter. Okay, I'm going back into my backstage here. Right, so I'm moving on with, where am I? Ooh. No, hang on. No, that was actually coming to Fred. Oh, this is going to cause... I like Fred this season for some reason. He's the most improved out of the McFreds. So I'm dying to hear what you guys going to say about Fred here.
Yeah, you
7.
go first, Pappi.
Fred for me is somebody that I'd marginally between Fred and McTominay, obviously, because they're right next to each other in level and also spatially there. I think I'd keep Fred because Fred, we saw today what he can do. Today was the typical example of what a confident in rhythm Fred feels like. And of course, you cannot rely on a Fred to do that for you 10 games in a row. But at the same time, I have to make sure that I respect and you know, what he brings to the table is important. And we will see it on June 3rd. I'm going to give him a strong 7.
Strong 7. I agree with you. A strong 7. Pop?
Yeah, strong 7. No, not for me. Too much.
A 7.
Yeah, I would give him a 6.
I'll give him a 7. Override.
He have had great games. He was Fred from Brazil, but he has bad games when he's Fred from Stoke. He's still the yo-yo, as we have seen the last 4 to 5 seasons since he got here.
I think
Hasn't improved that.
he's
But his
jumped
top
off.
level is really good.
I think he jumped off a notch since Ten Hag, joined. So yeah, for me, I give him a 7. What is the VR room saying?
Scored more goals than he has ever had
Yeah.
this season. Oli wrote him off for scoring goals, but Ten Hag showed us he can put Fred in scoring positions. He'll actually do it.
Neil gives him a 6. Let's see. Peter says 7. Love the guy.
Yep.
So
7.
yeah, 7 is
7.
okay.
Good. Now, McSauce, McTominay. He hasn't appeared very much this season. He had 16 starts so far, 37 goals. Not for me, to be honest. I don't
can
know.
go first.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started the season brilliantly, playing with Ericsson. After the 2 first losses, he started with the Liverpool game, and we won like 4 in a row against Leicester and Southampton and Liverpool. And McTominay was really good. He put Casemiro on the bench at that time, and then he fell off. Didn't play good at all. He came back, had a couple of games. He scored in for Scotland a couple of games in a row, and it was an okay season from him. He did a job when we needed him, but I wouldn't give him more than a 6.
No, the thing is, I still haven't figured out what is he. I've been watching him for years now. I still think he's a youth player. You know what I mean? I still don't understand what it is. But you get my point. Like, I still feel like Scott McTominay is a youth player from the academy, but he's actually 27, 28 or something, right?
Yeah.
So he had his chances. For me, I don't know. For
He's
some
a man.
reason, like every coach that's seen him train, they think he's like, wow, some prime Messi in training. But when it comes down to the pitch, he's just muck sideways, and it's the bishop. I just don't see him. What it is? What is his strongest attributes?
Come on. Okay. I'll tell you some of his. I don't know what his strongest.
I know,
attribute is.
but I don't see consistency week in and week out whenever it comes on the pitch. So, there's moments, spurs of moments where you have 2-3 games that's good. This typical McTominay, and then he drops off. It's not good enough for me. So I'm debating to go for even a 5 for me. But okay, I'm generous today.
Can I average it out to a 6 if you're gonna, because here's the thing.
I will throw in a question for Pappi and Mick. So, how many goals has McTominay scored this season in all games, even with Scotland?
I don't know. I don't watch Scotland.
I'd say maybe 5. Or 5.
Okay, 5. Mick, give me a number.
6.
Yeah, it's almost. He has 7 goals this season.
7 goals. Okay,
Yeah.
so sell, long, keep. For me, it's a sell.
Sell.
Newcastle
Need to generate some money. Hey, need some money. Bruno Fernandes. Captain Bruno.
We're keeping the captain for sure.
Yeah, but he played most games. I marked him at 58, 57 starts. There was one game he missed because of the injury.
Yeah. This man's availability.
Oh no, it was a suspension. I think it was.
Performances aside, his versatility, his availability has to be commended. Like, Bruno Fernandes is a player. We judge him sometimes saying, "What are you doing on?" If Ten Hag asks you to play there and you actually do the job and you also bring that fighting spirit to the team, for me, you are a leader. And I love Bruno. I want to give him a solid. A strong 8. It should be a 9. It should be a 9, but it's an 8.
A 9.
It's an 8. It's an 8. It's an 8. It's an 8.
Jarvis?
Because it rhymes with Bruno the Great.
Yeah. Bruno the Great gets an 8. No, yeah. Bruno, he's a machine. He's played 5,568 minutes this season, comparing all competitions.
Yeah, man.
That's
100%.
insane. That's insane. He's a machine, and he's been performing. Imagine that guy with fresh legs, how good he can be. He has had 17 assists this season and 14 goals.
I put 9 straight away there.
And he's been our captain. And, he haven't been that petulant. He has grown under Ten Hag. So for me, I give him a 9.
Yep, I give him a 9 too. We move on. A loanee called Marcel Sabitzer, who was injured now. I expected more of Marcel Sabitzer. I expected to see more from Sabitzer. I don't know what to give him, so I give him a 6. I mean, there was, I don't know. I want to see more, but he has 11 starts so far in the season. Second half of the season, 18 appearances. There was moments where he scored, when we played like a number 10, but I don't know. I would say just a normal 6 for me.
Yeah, yeah, it's been a hot and cold loan spell for Sabitzer in from my
But he
perspective
helped us
because
out big time.
he helped us out. Those two goals, you cannot ignore them, and also just the energy that he brings to the team. And I honestly, I feel like the injury let him down, and I want to see more of him. And
But obviously we cannot loan him, we cannot sell him. Either we can keep him or we put him back to the bin. Put him
put
back
him,
to
send him back to Tuchel, man. Send him back.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on who's on the market. Like that's the thing. It's like, Sabitzer he's an addition. He's a good addition. He's a
Yeah,
reinforcement
he
right
is.
now. But maybe we can reinforce stronger. But Jarvis, what's your take on?
Yeah, it's a very very hard player to rate because he was brilliant. For example, home against Sevilla, scored 2 goals. He played the 10 role really good when he was getting a chance from start. I like it when he filled the pocket of the number 9 and he fell down and helped out the midfield. He's very intelligent in his movement. Too injury prone. Uh, I don't think we should keep him.
No, I don't.
I would
I
give
love
him
the
a
guy
6
to pieces.
and
Sorry.
sell.
Yeah. There's nothing we can do. Like we just borrowed him, so I love the guy to pieces. But I think we should go in on the market for some Casado or something similar. Subify would not buy him. No, I agree with you. But even if you get 20 million for Sabitzer, Sabitzer se vraća sa Bayernom leto, Manchester ne želi da se plati 29 miliona. No, Sabitzer is going back to Bayern according to Miloš. It's like we don't want to pay 29 million euro for him. So no, that's fine. That's cool. So Sabitzer, thank you for your loyal service. We put you right where you belong. Not in the bin, but we just put you out here. Casemiro, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you there. So we just have to put him on sell. But it's not ourselves to keep. Anyways, ours to keep. Okay, going to the striker position. Anthony Dos Santos. First season at Manchester United. Some people will call him a flop. I don't see him a flop. I just see him to somebody that needs to work on his right foot a little bit more.
Yeah.
I give him a 6 this season. I don't see him a 7. I see him a 6 with the room for improvement for 8 next year.
So Fred did better than Anthony.
Yeah. No, I don't know. He's been off the ball. He's been good as well. I know. But it's been too many frustration moments where he's been shooting instead of passing and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah, you're on to it, Mick, because he has this season he has 4 in the Premier League, 1 in the League Cup, and 2 in the Europa League. So he scores goals. That's okay, but he has only had 2 assists.
2 assists,
this season.
yeah.
So and he should, and there's obvious assist that he could have provided for us to score goals, but he's too greedy. He chooses to try the curling, the curling shot and curl it up in the corner all the time. So
I love the guy. Don't get me wrong. I know his agent and everything else. I just don't see it. A 6 is a generous, above average anyway for your first season. But if you look at the outputs and the stats, I don't see it. Off the ball also has been quite crucial and important, but I don't see it more than this. Plus, he's been away injured and a little bit of niggly. But it's a good start for a first season to give you a 6, right?
Yeah. But here's the thing. For me, when he came in, he was a little bit he came in with a little bit of swag, a little bit of energy that we needed and so forth. But, and also the good, the consecutive 2-3 games that he scored in. And then from there, after that, he went cold and he went to school. Now, he's been in school for a very long time. And I think the moment where I saw him, a learning moment where I'm like, oh, when he provided that assist for Diogo Dalot, and instead of he was doing the same thing, going on his left, and then from there, he's like, I'm not going to shoot this time, I'm going to provide. And that was a big learning moment for him, and I've seen a little bit of an improvement in his game ever since that moment. And it's unfortunate that the injury setback is going to delay that progress, but he's going to come good for us.
He's going to come good.
A 7 for me.
Okay.
I know you went.
Anthony started hot and fizzled out. Yeah, absolutely. Big up to Big up to you, sir. I'm back in the. What should we do with the broken Sancho? What should we do with the broken Sancho? What should we do with the broken Sancho? Early next
Early in the
season.
morning.
Sell, keep, loan or sell, sell, keep, loan, sell. We already spoken about Sancho. This is somebody that I think will stay for another season. Ten Hag trusts him, but I see him as a right winger. I don't see him on the left.
You don't see him as a 10.
No, he was good today. He was, the 2 games in a row he started on the right or number 10. But he's unproven for me on the number 10, so I cannot say. But I can just say what he's played on the right wing in Dortmund and here. We bought him for as a right wing, so yeah, for me 6.
Okay, I will give him a 5. Yeah,
Okay.
I expect more from him. Okay, he has had personal issues this season. He's struggling. Ten Hag took him out of the game for a couple of months and let him deal with it. He came back. He's been under average almost every game. In the
Okay.
last couple of games, he's been good, but I will not give him an average of the season, so I give him a 5.
Okay. Pappi?
I'm gonna settle with a 5 because if I put him on Anthony's, say he had the
No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it has to be a 5.
Okay.
I'm
Maybe I was
sorry,
too
I know
kind.
Sancho's dad is on the stream right now, and I'm sorry, it has to
But
be
that's
a
a
5
keep as well though, for development and
keep for further development.
yeah.
Yeah.
One more season.
I was just generous in terms of his mental health and stuff like that. And now, the favorite player of the season, the highest goal scorer, Marcus Rashford. I'll be interested to hear what you guys. I know John Johnson's going to rate him down, seriously. But what are you guys saying about Rashford this season? 30 goals in non-competition, still one more game to go, and yeah, I think it's been a massive improvement.
It's been so. I mean, it's something that we've all wanted for Rashford in a weird way because we knew the potential that he has. We knew that like he can actually become a top player that can be in the upper echelon of the Mbappes and everything. So that 1-on-1 versus Alisson when we're playing Liverpool and he scored it, and then the birth of this celebration. And seeing that this season has been so refreshing and amazing to watch. I didn't know Rashford had enough.
I agree with Neil here.
Going,
Mr. Driscoll is saying 9. Keep him. I would. For me,
he has to
Rashford
be a
is a 9
yeah.
this season. This whole mental thing. Rashford is 10 according to Milos Mitic here as well. God.
Yeah, Rashford, he's 30 goals.
He's actually nominated, the only one.
Like, what could he have done better?
He's nominated as a player of the year.
Yeah, and he's kept us floating. He was the only player scoring goals at the time in the season. So
10.
I wouldn't give him a 10. I would give him a 9, and save the 10 for the next year.
He started scoring with his head, guys. He scored with his left, with his right. What 10 to? Should he score with his thigh or his buttock? What should he do to get a 10? It's not his fault that I know he missed the most chances. I know Peter says he's the player that's missed the most chances, but for Man United. But at the same time, he scored the most.
But
so has Haaland. He's missed the most chances for City.
Garnacho. I think this is everyone's fan favorite. Like, Garnacho, 32 appearances, 4 starts. Actually, I think it's 5 starts as of today now because I need to update it because he started actually today. I didn't expect that. So 5 starts today in 33 appearances. Guys, this guy is somebody that came up from the ranks this year, made such a huge impression that even when he was injured, we missed him off the bench.
Yeah, what a player! His mindset. He's set to be a
superstar.
A superstar. Yes, superstar. He can be the best player ever.
Man, I give him an 8. I give him an 8 here.
Yeah, and he has developed during the season. The first couple of games, he was really raw. but now I think he contributes more defensively even, and he he uh, he starts. He was a little bit too greedy in the beginning. He was always want to take on his man, but now he has 4 assists this season, and
He
he tries to
listens to what
contribute.
Ten Hag is telling him. He's
Yeah.
listening. He's taking it on board. Everything. Even when Ten Hag was addressing him in front of his parents and everything. Such a big improvement, right?
That was such a beautiful speech by Ten Hag. He said new goals after Garnacho got the contract renewal. So I love the fact that they've got such a very close relationship. I can't wait to see Garnacho next
6.
season. He has to get
A 6. No, come on, man. Better than
7.
a 6 you can do.
7.
Omo, 7. Keep. Okay.
I'm with Neil. 7.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that injury, I think he would have had a fantastic season. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Okay. So 7. I'm a little bit disappointed with you guys. 7. So you're saying 7? Okay, for first season
Yeah,
then.
for first season.
Because you can't say Fred has had a better season than Garnacho. Never. I know
you
that.
can't do that.
No.
All right. So we have Pelestri. I haven't seen much of Pele, so I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
He's 6 for me. 9's actually. What are you guys saying?
6.
6.
It frustrates me because Ten Hag doesn't play him. When he gets his chance, I think is good. He's very lively. He's a great dribbler. The way he protects the ball with pace, no one can take the ball from him. And he has a mindset. Is fearless. He goes directly to go against his man. He takes him on. We have only 2 players that takes on their man, and that's Garnacho and Pelestri.
6.
So it's
Right,
very
so-
sad that he doesn't play anymore. I'm very confused what to do with him next season because he's at that age that he needs to play games, and I don't think he will get any time in this team
I
next
will
year.
keep him. I will keep him. But I'm afraid he's going on a loan.
Yeah, but
Because
that's the best
Amad
for him
Diallo is
to
coming
go on
back as
loan.
well.
He needs to go on a loan to develop his career.
So we do a loan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm him, I'm getting my agent and we're talking with Ten Hag. I'm playing for Luton Town. I'm starting. Regular start at Luton Town. You know, like,
Luton.
why not?
This is a funny guy that's going to cause a lot of debate. We're talking about our own Anthony Martial. I don't know what to say.
Read out his stats. How many goals, assists?
I don't have
Starts.
He is our French Tom Heaton.
Yeah.
Martial is it's such a sad story because you know the capability of what he can produce, but we just need somebody who's available. So I'm sorry, Martial, you have to go, and you're getting a nice 4.
4. Wow. You? I was nice with your 5.
It's so frustrating because he's never available. But when he plays, he's great. Pre-season, he was dominating.
Loan, sell, keep.
Yeah, we can't keep him. He can't be trusted. So sell.
I don't think anybody wants him on loan. Sell if there's any buyer.
Okay, we're coming down to the final player. Finally, we got down to the list, people. We are coming to everyone's favorite horse. And this is Wout. Wout Weghorst. I don't know, man. If you give him Martial 4, at least this guy should have a 5 because he's been better than Martial. He actually started more games than Martial in one season, in half the season. 29 appearances, 20 starts. Martial had 28-17 the whole season. Yeah.
Weghorst. Yeah, I give Weghorst 4.
That is got to be a 5.
Who's had a better season? Where goes to Martial?
Martial had better season. He scored at least. Okay. But we cannot sell him. He's not ours to keep anyway. So yeah.
True.
Dude. Okay, so he goes to sell.
I'm with Carimo on this one.
All right, that's it. We have gone through the squad because I'm
For
not
the miss
rating.
today.
So it comes down to following. Who would you then rate as? We have this one. Casemiro has 10. This is the highest score, so that means that Casemiro is the man of the season.
Unanimously.
Unanimously. What is the VR room saying?
Yeah, we haven't come to that yet, but they say sell 𝒂𝒄.
I
Martial.
I think Box did put that player of the season. Box said Martinez first, Casemiro second, and then third is Rashford or Fernandes.
Yeah, but Martinez has been injured. So I'm looking at the entire season, and I want Martinez as well, but then I have to look at the donut hole, what's been plugged and what's been missed, and how we're playing. This guy's been a warrior, 100%. He gave it all. Before he came to United, he never had a red card in his whole life, in his whole career almost. Came here, got stitched up by the refs here in VAR room. Mariner, we have your number. For me, it's clear and obviously, like if you look at the points, like 10, he's the only one with the 10. So, Rashford comes second with a 9.5. Martinez as well, and Varane. So
Yeah, I think you're right.
anonymously,
Yeah,
VR
go on.
second, half, third, fourth, hour and a half in the stream. We're coming down to the man of the season for Manchester United, according to Bold Trafford. Brilliant. Casemiro, according to Peter Griffith, 10 as well. We all agree. Should we close it off?
Yeah, I'm good.
Settled.
Book says Martinez is first, Casemiro second, Rashford and Fernandes is on the third.
Okay. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. We do have a winner. He's all the way from Brazil. The guy that scored a bicycle goal. His name is not Class. He is Class, but he's our Class. His name is Casemiro. Casemiro, where are you, Casemiro? Where did I put his picture? I need to put his picture somewhere. Where did you go? I can't find him. Oh no, did he disappear? He got the prize, he ran off, and I can't find him.
You ran off.
Oh my god. Where's my Casemiro? Am I totally blind? There he is. Got him. So, congratulations, people. Everyone is anonymous. Casemiro is the man of the season, according to our opinion here. But it was interesting to see, like, brilliant. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. It's been a lengthy stream, I guess. I mean, we spoke about the Fulham game. I just wanted to finish off this season finale, obviously to look at the squad, and it's also an exercise to see, like, who we sell, who we keep, and also good to sort of review the old players, like, and overall refresh your memory, like, because you tend to forget, like Jarvis forgot about the bicycle kicks and all that stuff. He was thinking about how he's going to wash his Tesla tomorrow and what he's going to do with the vacuum cleaner inside, or
Thinking about it.
Yeah, I knew I can read your mind here, like, Anyway, but I think it's been in general a fantastic season. It's not over yet. It's next weekend we go. I wish I was there. I looked at tickets. It was bloody expensive, to be honest. Like, this is going for £1,000 and up. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, I did the same. It was I think I could get tickets for 23,000 kroner.
Whoa.
And that's 2,300 pounds. Yes, roughly.
Yeah. So Maguire, McTominay, I'd love to move to London, West Ham, play Moise. Yeah, why not? Go to Moise. And big up for Peter Griffith. Great show to you too. Great support from all of you. Makes sense to me. Yes, Lucky Singh is in the house. Casemiro, amazing 10. You know, I made the show. Jolly Malmin made the show. Fantastic season. Fantastic season. Rashford done pretty well, 8-3. I think John Johnson is happy that Rashford didn't get the man of the season here, right? John, are you listening? Because usually he's like, you know, putting him in jail. Look, it's been fantastic. All I can say is like pretty pleased. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go and celebrate now. I'm gonna take my dog for a walk. I don't know what your plan is for the rest of the day. I know it's a long weekend in UK as well. And I think we have
bank holiday.
Bank holiday, yes.
Yes.
Cool. Pappi, thank you so much for this season. I you know, we have one more stream to go, and that's the final, man. Seriously.
Let's do it.
I just want to say thank you for all of you. Like, you know, I met you guys on the way. I started solo. You know, I met Phil Standish on the way, and then you just came on board. And yeah, I'm so glad that I met you guys. Seriously, like, you know, it's such a great addition. We have so much fun and energy, and along came the VR room as well. VR room was born, and you know, so many people: Jalle, Peter, Lucky, you name it, Milos Mitic, new people that came, Stephanie Griffith, you know, Osmo Solo, Neil Driscoll that just came here, right? Box as well, big up to you, Osmo Solo again, Box, Lucky Singh, Victor Thorpe as well, new. You know, there's so many new names like Victor Thorpe. I've never seen you before, so welcome to the community, my friend.
His name is Almost Solo, by the way.
Almost Solo. Sorry. You know, Almost Solo, I'm a dyslexic person. And also from your channel, Pappi Karimor 18 as well. Big up all to you. Like, love. Listen, this has been such a grateful season. Like, you know, I'm just really tired. Did I miss anyone? Rivals Drafts podcast. You know, it's wow. Guys, you've just been amazing. Like, you know, I just don't want to miss out anyone that's been supporting this channel, this community. You know who you are, even if I miss your name. Like, you know, Ayush Gill. Ayush, man, you've been with us since first beginning. Like, you know, you've always been the Mr. Positive. Whenever we do have match reactions, he's gone 9-0. You know what I mean? Wicked. Am I missing anyone else? Like, you know, Alien Tenno.
They know you appreciate them. They know, and they know that all of us
just feel the love.
Yes, we love you guys. Thank you so much.
So we all appreciate it, and we have one more game to go, and we will see you for the final.
June 3rd. Let's go.
Is it June 3rd?
Yes.
That's very soon, my friends.
Yes.
But guys, you know, we will give you back the evening. I hope you're very happy. This has been Mick Roby, and we have Botswana Papi.
Yeah.
You know where you can find Botswana Papi. He's co-streaming on this channel, and yeah, guys, stay beautiful to each other. We miss Phil Standish today. You know, he's one of our regulars, but you know, see you till next time. Be nice to each other on the social. This has been also my co-host Jarvis Cocker, the Cocky 11. Thank you all. Have a lovely Sunday, and yeah, forever who has a bank holiday. Thank you so much. Bye for now, people. See you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.